have a conniption. And of course, Stardew Valley is not getting captured for some reason. Stardew Valley. There it goes. Ah! There's always something. Oh god, I forgot how to talk to the TV. There we go. Oh, the music? If you hit escape, you should be able to get into the options. Oh, I think mine's just like really quiet. Okay, I think. Okay. There's always something, I swear. This is what I want to zoom out of, not that.
Okay.
Oh, it set you right next to me. Okay.
I can't hear you much.
Are you still struggling to find the audio?
How do I turn it off?
If you hit escape on your keyboard.
I can't hear you, I'm so sorry. It's so faint. Let me see. Let me see. I thought I'd turn off music. Oh. I don't know how to do this. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off.
If you can't close leave the game, I guess, long enough, and I can tell you what you can do. Can you hear?
I could hear you very faintly.
You can hear me faintly.
Yeah, let me see.
Check and make sure you have your like have me turned up, I think, in Discord if you're having a hard time hearing me that way.
Okay, I think I had just a little bit too soft. Let me see. Hi?
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you better.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I turned off the music for Stardew, but I guess it stayed on. I don't know why.
Well, when you're in the game, if you hit escape, you should be able to get to the little game controller icon. That's your options for the game.
Gotcha.
And then you should be able to turn it off, or at least turn it down so you can hear. That way. I hope I can move that later.
You said escape, right?
Yeah, if you hit escape. And it's a little controller icon. That's your in-game options.
Okay.
And you might have to scroll down before you can see the stuff for all the different audio settings.
I think that's it. It should say by itself, right?
With Stardew, all the stuff is in the options menu for adjusting things. It doesn't have separate game options.
Okay, so I could hear you better now.
Okay. Yay!
Yay, that's fixed, I guess.
Yep.
Alright, now I gotta figure the controls.
Yeah. Um. So WASD is of course how you can move around. If you have a scroll wheel on your mouse, you can use that to switch between your tools. Or you can, for the corresponding numbers, use those on your keyboard to switch between them. Um, left click will let you do the action with the tool you have in your hand. Right click, I think, doesn't really do much. And clear a little space for crops. This should be the default farm. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's actually been a fair bit since I've played just normal vanilla Stardew.
It's been a while for me. I think the last time I played was with you.
Yeah, we were trying on the Switch.
Switch, yeah.
Ah. There's going to be another update soon for this game too.
How many updates does it need?
Well, this one is less, there's still gonna be, like, new content in this upcoming update. But it's actually more, like, making things easier for people that do modding for this game. Like, the some of the focus is, like, on that, on, like, cleaning up some stuff, but there will be, like, some new festivals and stuff as well, which I'm kind of excited about. And then he said that he'll then resume going back to like full focus on Haunted Chocolatier.
Is that like a
Just
streamer that you watch?
no, this the game developer for this game.
Oh, I thought you were talking about streamer. I was talking about like
Oh nope,
PC.
let's talk about Concerned Ape. He's
Gotcha.
the guy that created Stardew,
I see.
and in turn caused a flood of farming sim games to get made. Which is perfect for me.
Because you love your farming.
I love my farming sim games.
I mean, you're farming some logs at FGR right now, so.
That's a different kind of farming.
That's the free to play farming.
That's the I want to cry farming. Inu informed me that the Gouda Gouda after this one, unless Sarge has completed a certain point in the story progress, I won't be able to participate.
Why?
Because
What happened to?
well, Inu was saying that it supposedly you have to cleared up to Heian Kyo,
Oh.
and I haven't. Oh my
Oh yeah,
god.
that's the lost belt.
Yeah. It's like Lost Belt 5, and I'm like, I'm not even done with Babylon! Great!
That's the lost belt before Avalon, I think.
Maybe?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. All I know is I'm a little sad that I won't be able to join, and the only way I could is if I just didn't, like, read anything.
Will you like rush it and then have a YouTube video with a story?
That's kind of what I was thinking I might just start doing, just so I can actually get myself out of Babylon as well. because as it is, I haven't even gotten out of Babylon. And I've been working on that for like 3 months now.
I remember when I started, like the one that took forever to do was Camelot, and then I just read through Babylon and then got to Solomon, and the rest was like, I think when I finished was when Anastasia, the Loswell one started, but I didn't even try it like when it was going on. I just
Mm,
waited, sat down.
yeah, so. Yeah, Camelot also took me a while to get through, and I think that has not helped me at all. E is how you can open your menu. Uh, let's get a chest down here.
Okay, gotta get some rest. It's 10
Yeah,
p.m.
oh, time to go to bed, bye.
Gotta find my way out of here, out of these woods. We out of the woods, are we out of the woods, are we out of the woods, are we out of the woods? I hope you know that song.
No.
Let's see.
Oh, I'm
How
not a.
do I get in again?
Uh,
Okay, I got
you,
it, I
you
got
gotta
it.
walk into your bed. Ooh, my camera is freaking out. You walk into your bed until it says, "Do you want to sleep?"
This was like the first time I played Stardew. I was like, where do I go? What do I do here? And then I started trying to search. I was like, oh, this is so horrible. I am so bad. Takes me like probably a while for me to remember controls.
That's fair. Oh, this might be having a hard time seeing me because it's hiding behind something. Let me fix that.
What is this? Tarnip seeds. Okay.
It helps if it's actually pointed at me.
Just a little
Jesus.
empty. Okay.
Uh, oops, don't left click the TV. Right click the TV. Hey, we got rain tomorrow, so we don't have to worry about watering the crops.
Hey. There we go. Let's see. So the music magically appeared.
Oh, it just started playing music for you?
Yeah, let me control that.
I hope.
Okay,
Okay, let me check the
that's
audio on
more.
my.
That's more like it.
Oh,
Add
yay! I can
add
go
the
get a fishing pole.
music, but not too loud. My ears are so sensitive.
Yeah, I feel you. My head's getting cut off. Oh,
You had it?
my head. My horns for my model. I had to adjust the camera because I forgot it was hiding behind something.
Oh yeah, your B-Tour model, right?
Yeah, my attempt at making one, I should say.
Hey, at least you made yours.
Yeah,
Give yourself some credit, you know?
yeah, I can kind of use her to maybe get a proper one made in the far future.
If you're like going to invest yourself in streaming, right? You're gonna get one. Get for
That's
your channel.
that's the plan. At some point.
I'll leave the stream for you. I can't do streaming. I am so busy at school. And I
Well,
don't think I have the personality to be on the screen and say, hey, what's up? How you guys doing?
I mean, you don't have to. If you just kind of want to do it for fun, you don't have to do that. Like I don't. Had a very cold start to this with like, no, hey, how's it going? Blah blah blah. None of that happened, but more because
Hey,
scuff. There was
better
scuff.
be better be yourself than try to copy somebody, you know.
That's true. That's also true. Uh,
Just be yourself. I understand content creators try to, gather like audience and everything, but I feel like at the same time they're gonna I have my opinion. Obviously my opinion, everybody's gonna have a different opinion. They should be themselves, like authentically, instead of trying to
they do
be something
better
that they're not.
when they are
Yeah.
just themselves.
Like they say what they think instead of just like copying or mimicking somebody else. I'm like, oh, we're seeing this content from somebody else, but oh well, can't tell people what to do. It's their channel.
They're gonna
But
do what they think is fun or fits them best,
right,
even if it isn't, as strong as if they were just being themselves.
right.
I gotta talk to all the NPCs.
It's just at the same time it takes a lot of time because you gotta think what games you wanna stream, what what's your content going to be about.
Right.
But like I said, I never stream in my life, so I can't give tips to anybody.
Well, I'm also not really. I don't really see myself as a content creator. Why can't I walk through the NPCs? Okay.
Now
I
that I think
keep
about it,
blocked
this has
in.
been like the first time you've been back from streaming, right?
Since yeah, since everything that happened, it's the first time.
Yeah,
Things were pretty chaotic, and then
it was pretty
once,
rough. I
yeah,
can
yeah, it wasn't good.
wasn't
Um,
good.
Here we are, about 18 minutes in, and I guess now, for anybody that watches this or watching now or watches in the future, um, has probably already noticed that I am not doing the Monday Night Raidcast anymore. It was announced that that was because of creative differences. However, I will say that is not exactly the case. More of a falling out occurred. Um, and I'm off doing my own thing with Purr.
But to say something, which is not my thing, obviously this is not my stream, but at the same time, we wish the other person the best. You know,
Yep.
no hard feelings or anything. Just hope everything goes well in their path of success, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically that's the end of everything before it gets to the deep. And at the same time, and I respect people, so we don't want to go to the thing of talking uh more into it because that's just more personal. But all we could say is just best of luck, I guess.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep. Yep. But because because of that, there's been a long hiatus here, and uh,
Yeah, everybody like had to heal, in emotionally, mentally, physically to actually be able to get to where you are right now.
yep.
And it has, I do want to say, Elle has been there every time. One of the sweetest persons I ever met.
Aw,
And
thank you.
so, and I'm not saying this to be biased or anything, but I met her in person, and I could vouch that she's one of the sweetest person, and always you can trust on her end. But that's my experience. I call her my sister, and regardless of everything, like she's been there, like good and bad times, and I could go to her anytime. Probably if I'm like at, if she's at work or anything, she'll respond whenever she has the chance to. Even if she's sleeping, she'll respond when she wakes up. But
What happened while I was knocked out cold?
guess what, Elle? I drank too much. I need your help.
So I saw. That was surprising.
Well, I was not going to, but I told you I was going to. I had my friends. I had some friends that wanted to hang out. I haven't talked to them in years. So, and not hang out like in person, but like more like hang out and play with Xbox and stuff.
I
So
mean,
we were just chilling. playing some horror game that they've been wanting me to play, and I was like, "We miss you. Where you been? It's been years." So I'm like, life happened. That's what happened. So they were just waiting for me. Like we were supposed to play on Saturday, but I just stick like to talking to them through voice chat and oh my god, my character's tired. But yeah, like I said, I don't have the game. My Xbox, the actual device, is not going to turn on. So
Ooh.
I had to. They told me, oh, Xbox exists on PC too. So I'm like, oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. So the download time to download the game on Game Pass, and I think I died. Oh wait, I fell asleep.
Oh no, you passed out. You ran out of energy. You pushed
Yeah,
yourself too hard.
that's me when I'm like at work. I'm like, oh, we don't want to wait for you because you're still alive today. But
Sorry, I'm gonna be a
yeah,
bit still.
yeah, you keep farming, getting those the wood, the water.
Oh,
But
the
yeah,
the only thing about playing this in vanilla is I really hate the fishing system. So
yeah,
completing
that's
the
the
fishing
thing.
bundles is gonna be a pain in the neck.
That's the thing I couldn't learn last time I played Stardew. I couldn't even fish. So I left it for the other person to do. So it's, I don't know how to fish because it's like the controls for me were kind of hard. And maybe I'm not really good with controls. I had to take time to learn. I wasn't able to correctly fish whatever I'm assuming the mission wants you to do or something.
Yeah. Um. What is there a quest for the fishing? I think. Nah, it's mostly just the bundles in the community center, and I just cannot, for the life of me, do the vanilla fishing. Normally, I just kind of cheat it by installing a mod that makes the fishing like infinitely easier, because I've never been able to handle the fishing. Wow, we need 300 wood to unlock the one shortcut. That's a lot of wood. Did it put you in the bed or the hospital?
In the bed.
Okay.
I never went to the hospital.
It just teleported you to the bed. It says you need a nap.
Yeah, and then I was waiting for you, but I said like you're still alive. They're
You should be
waiting for
able
me.
to walk out and then back into the bed, maybe? So we can go to the next day.
Yeah, let me see. I can do that. All right, I'm still okay. I was able to do that.
Oh, I'm stretching. It was a long day at work today.
You had to go in person.
Today, yeah.
Is that like mandatory? Is it or just
It's not
for?
necessarily mandatory, but more like, hey, can you please do this kind of thing?
And how
Um,
do you feel about that?
I really don't want to, but uh, one of my coworkers has got a bit of a car issue. Uh,
Oh,
so he can't make it in certain days of the week, which means there's potential for less actual on-site coverage for anybody that needs to come into our office. So I've been asked to come in at least one of those days. And then my one coworker, she uh she wants to have Fridays to where she can work from home.
right.
And she had asked before and nothing happened. She asked me and I was like, "Well, I suppose I could just do that." Um So I've soft agreed for now to at least on Fridays work in office in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
which she should still allow her to stay home while I work in the office and then go home when somebody else comes in and spend the rest of my day at home that way.
Well, at least you're planning it out.
Yeah, I mean, I would have been 100% entirely against it were it not for the fact that I was okay to move my spot or move my desk to a one in the back part of the office so that when I'm working on like account related things, I don't have people that are coming in and looking for help interrupting me in the middle of those. Like I can still answer the door for any like people that showed up without making an appointment with us and help them then, but this way it just lessens the degree of interruptions.
Right.
And also I can have my back to a wall.
Well, at least it's not too bad as to do that.
Yeah.
Because it has its own good side, I guess.
Yeah, well, Inu's working down in the same area now, different place, but relatively the same area. So as he was saying, hey, we could maybe even do lunch, and I'm like, heck yeah, I'm all for that.
Yeah, at least you have someone that you know there that you're able to have some lunch with.
Yeah,
Talk about life, work.
probably just complaining about our users.
It's like, I can't believe Purr did this. She knows better.
Yeah, I had a call this. I had a call today that really just made my brain hurt. Uh,
Why?
person
Just
had
trying to
a
do something simple.
it was just more like, how can you not follow this logic? It's pretty simple. Um, they had a new hire that we onboarded back in July, tail end of July, and they called today saying they never got the login credential information for this person. And I was like, what? Nani? Nani the fuck? What do you mean? And she's like, well, I never got it. I'm like, okay, well, it looks like her account was successfully created. I see the new hire information here. Um, since this was in July, I think I wasn't here to make this particular account. So you're just looking for an email with this person's information in it? That's too far back. I can't find it. Okay, Outlook has a search feature, but alright, whatever, you do you. So I go looking through my past messages. I did not create this person's account because I went looking for the training department email I would have sent out so that when they do their intro to tech training, the training department helps them get signed into stuff. She was like, well, she never went to that training. I'm like, well, clearly, because she doesn't even know how to sign into a computer. I'm like, okay, well, what I can do is I can reset her password for her, but I can't do that with you. I have to do that with her. So I have her call us. She's like, okay. Said user that started back in July calls about, I don't know, 20 minutes later. And she's like, I was told to call you for my account credentials. And I was like, yes, hi. Do you have a laptop with you? Because I'm realizing when I check the caller ID that she's calling me on a cell phone, which usually means they are not at one of our actual locations for where I work. I was like, do you have a laptop? She goes, no. I just need to get into my email. And I'm like, you can't get into your email unless you have a best self. Whoops. Unless you have a company equipment to sign into your laptop. She goes, oh, well, I have that when I go into the office. I was like, so you don't have it with you? Do you have like an agency cell phone with you? And she goes, no, I just need my credentials. And I was like, Yeah, so I can't even give that to you because you don't have anything for you to sign into that is company approved at all. So what you could do is like get a laptop, and then her boss is on the apparently still on a call with her specifically. And she's like, "Well, why can't you just give it to her?" I'm like, "Well, because she needs to sign into company equipment for accessing company related information, aka her email." And I was just in this back and forth nightmare. And she's like, "Well, everybody else has been able to just walk in and sign in and start because they had their information." I'm like, "Good for them. This is a different situation." There are policies that need to be followed.
Right.
And she's like, "Well, it's I'm like the only full-time person in this program." And I'm like, "Well, if you're in the office, why can't you just come in and get a laptop?" "And it's going to have to wait till next month." I'm like, "All right, you do you." Yeah, this person who's apparently been in the office multiple times and did what? Just sit and twiddle her thumbs for the past 3 months? No one ever thought to say, "Hey, person, if you need help signing into stuff, call the IT help desk and they will help you." Nobody thought that. I got off the phone call and I was just staring at my screen blankly, and my coworker, she's like, "What was that?" "What kind of phone call is that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Stupidity is what it is.
I swear sometimes.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm not gonna reset your password because you're gonna then try to sign into your account on a personal device. No, that ain't happening. We have no control over anything that goes on your personal device. Therefore, we don't want you signing into our stuff. And because people are not very bright when it comes to internet safety.
Yeah.
So they can have all sorts of stuff on their computer.
That's
Uh,
like some people say, get yourself something for work than for your personal stuff.
yep.
Like the phone.
Yeah. But I was just more sitting there, like, even if she's per diem, there's no reason for her to have not had somebody say, "Hey, why don't you call the help desk for signing into stuff?"
I don't understand logic sometimes, to be honest.
I don't understand some of my like fellow staff members sometimes. I get it. Their focus is on, other things, but like just stop and take a moment, guys, and like
Help.
think. just just take a moment to think a little bit. Apply some of your big brain knowledge to something like this. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Like, you're smart.
Right.
Just think more.
Right. It's like, look, you got you got this position in this particular area. This particular area takes a lot of education. If you can do that, you can do this. But the biggest problem is people going, "I'm not very good with this, so can you just like do it for me?" And I'm like, "That's not how you learn, though. That's not how you get better. That's not how you do anything."
You can't expect everybody to do stuff for you.
Right.
You gotta know how to do it. Like, obviously, they'll show you in the beginning, they'll train you, but after that, you gotta figure how to, get to it. Because
Right.
let's say no one's gonna be there, not else, not gonna be there holding your hand saying, "Hey, this is how you do it. I finished your part." You also gotta do your own
We
job. You can't stop and just help other people because they don't know how to do their part.
right. I gotta fix something here. Okay. Okay. There we go. I look better now. uh
Did you get kids yesterday for Halloween?
no, we didn't turn on the porch light, unfortunately, for Halloween. We didn't really have any candy. It was kind of too
Same.
expensive.
I think I don't think we got any kids because I didn't hear the door. I'm surprised. I mean, like, I was telling one of my friends, like, yeah, Halloween's kind of not as like the long time ago before when everybody will go out and get their candy trick or treating. But
Sarge Sarge was saying it looked like there wasn't really anybody out there anyway. So I don't think we actually had a lot of people going around because it was kind of rainy and cold.
oh, you guys
Um,
already it's chilly already over there.
yeah, it was like 32 this morning. I had to deal with black ice. Surprisingly, I didn't have an issue in the car, but I did almost bash the back of my skull in trying to walk into my work building.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I slipped on a patch of black ice in the parking lot.
Oh God, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I didn't fall, but I almost fell.
Mm,
It was pretty scary. I'm like, ah!
it's dangerous.
Yeah, especially because um, like the bat where you can't really see the area like from the street where I would have fallen if I
Mm-hmm.
did hit my head pretty hard and like concussed. Um, so there would have been a good chance that nobody would have found me for maybe about 10-15 minutes. Because I think two two people tend to show up around the same time I do for work. Oh, another clear and sunny day. Oh, look at you already watering the plants.
Yeah, it's because you slept over, like slept in, so I had to take care of business.
I see.
Gotta do what sisters do.
Yep. Oh, we got a fair
Yeah,
bit cleared out already.
I mean
That's good.
Halloween was not that eventful for me. Just being at home. Oh, wrong tool. um, it was just resting, day off, taking break from homework.
Normally I do more. Like I would have at least watched Nightmare Before Christmas. I didn't even do that.
I probably watch Christmas movies. I'm all about Christmas, even though they're kind of cheesy and dumb when I
Well,
watch movies.
there's a comfort in the familiarity and simplicity of them.
Last year, I don't remember if you remember, like when I was staying over at one of my family members for like a few weeks for Christmas. Like when I was staying over in the guest room, I had a TV there obviously, and most of the time I'll be just staying out watching Hallmark movies. I was like, I swear that's the only good thing that appeared there. And then she had cable, so I was like, okay, that was the whole thing I did. Spend my time watching Hallmark, and then when I went back home, I was like, man, no more Hallmark movies. I mean, I could always get online, but I was like, nah.
uh, isn't Hallmark on one of the streaming services now?
It is, but I
Huh.
was like, Lacey, I was like, nah, I'm not going through that trouble.
I mean, that's fair. Like, I would like to have. I used to have Crunchyroll, and I kind of would like to have it back.
Same. Right now, like, I think my one of my brothers has Crunchyroll, and he told me, if you ever want to watch something, just let me know. I'm like, okay. I forget all the time. But I'm like, it's okay. I don't really watch much anime, so but I'll keep that in mind. And then my 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 brother and his girlfriend, they have Netflix. They're like, okay, if you want to watch Netflix, it's in the living room with the TV, the new TV they got for the couch. I'm like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna watch anything. And last time I
I
remember,
mean,
I was watching Lucifer on Netflix. They're just waiting for my food to be ready.
yeah, Lucifer's good.
I love Lucifer. Like it was really good. I was like,
Um,
oh, it's on Netflix.
yeah, my dad pays for my Netflix.
Yeah, like my brothers pay for Netflix, Crunchyroll. I only because I have the student plan. I only get the Hulu and what's the other called? Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I have Prime too.
So I'm like, okay. It's like if you guys need it, let me know. I'll put it on the TV or whatever. Just gotta ask for my credentials. Cause I'm too lazy to get it on my own. It's like okay.
Yeah. I used to have Hulu at one point too, and Disney, and it was just like, it's too much. Then I ditched all of it. Now I only have Prime, and I only have Netflix thanks to my father.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I rarely watch anything on streaming services, but I was like, I'll get these when I get deal whenever I feel like bored, I'm tired or sad or something. I watch something, clear my
Hmm.
head. And I think when I was like in such a depressive, I will be watching like streaming services, try to get my head straight.
Well, one of the things I've kind of noticed is that there's like nothing super great anymore either
Yeah,
to
that's not.
watch.
It's not like back in the day, like years ago, it was like full of things that you watch. Now it's
Hmm.
nothing. It's boring.
Yeah. Or it's just like
It's
freaking
it's
pandering.
lacking. It's
Pandering and pretty soulless. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't want to watch this.
yeah, yeah. I was like, nope, not. Mm-mm. Sometimes
Well,
I just rather watch YouTube.
that's
Just
that's
chill.
pretty much what I've been doing is I've just been watching YouTube. Though I have started having a love and appreciation for Korean dramas,
Oh
which you can
really?
watch. Yeah, you can watch a lot of them on Netflix too. So I've actually had more of a reason to watch Netflix lately because
That's funny
Korean
because
dramas are good.
I watched Korean dramas like months ago, and what was I gonna say? I watched it on when was it? It was a while ago, but I watched one that I just forgot about it. And then on YouTube, sometimes I have like a channel that streams it live, and
Yeah.
sometimes I'll just just keep an eye or peek and see what's it about. If I'm interested, I'll watch it. If not, then next one. But yeah, those are really fun. Just gotta be up to like the expectation that I want. It's like, oh, this is funny. This is cute. I like this. If it's not to my taste, I'll just drop it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't get to the story.
Well, yeah, that can still happen, but it's just more like the majority of what they have to offer is like what we used to have before
Yeah.
the writing quality just took a nosedive here in the
Right.
West. So I
It's
think
just
that's why I've been enjoying them a lot more.
it's just like
Oh, I got a geode.
it's just like with my mom when she used to watch those Hispanic soap operas.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about, like
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Spanish or something like that.
yeah. The
I
telenovelas.
Yeah, the telenovelas. Like back in the day, those like she told me back in the day in her days, in like the 80s, 90s, they were good. They had good plot lines. They were original. Nowadays, it's just kind of copying an old, like, remaking it, and with different artists, yeah, actresses,
Yeah.
actors, or whatever. And then now it's same story, this and that. Like, there's no originality, and
I
that's
mean,
not going on right now. It's been going for years since you told me this is boring.
that's kind of what happened to Western soaps, though, too. To be
and
fair.
and I said, like, I didn't watch those personally, but like when I was a child, I was sitting there with my mom, spending time with my family. So obviously, I was introduced to some of them because I was just there. And I told my mom, like, this is dumb. Some things they do is dumb, and it's like, this is just soap opera logic.
Yeah, that's what they were. They were just Spanish soap operas.
And yeah, it's like nowadays
So,
there's not really much good content.
I can see some people getting mad at me for making that comparison, but that's really what they are. They're just not English soap dramas.
I mean, it's I don't take offense to it, but like
No, I'm
like
just,
some people, I like other people who are very like into their cultural stuff and they're really into it. They'll
oh, more like,
don't say that.
well, no, because a lot of times the people that are the most vocal aren't like even like part of that heritage, that culture. To be fair, it's one of the many things I've been learning on the internet of late. But I don't know. That's essentially what they were at the core. They, I think, are still different enough that you can't just say that they are full on just soap dramas, because the whole U.S. soap drama is, it was for the housewives. So
Right.
come on, like at that time of the day when like,
They will be waiting for their husbands to get
right, or
home
the kids to come home and
from
stuff. Yeah,
school and stuff. Yeah, that's basically how you describe my mom. She will,
yeah.
like, send us to school. Well, before that, I'll send my dad to work, send us to school, and then she'll be home. Doing the housework, cooking and stuff, and then watch at the same time having the TV. Not even watching, but like at least having the sound,
Yeah.
so I'll hear it to hear the show, whatever she was watching. And then when she knew it was time for us to come from the school, she'll pick us up, or one of the school buses will drop us off at home.
Mm.
And then after that, I was like, oh, there's her what's it, her soap opera. She's watching them again. And then we'll like she'll wait for my dad. Then my dad's like, oh my gosh, she's watching her shows again. He was the one who watched like sports, like soccer or whatever, and that's my
typical,
little brother,
typical
the
father.
typical, yeah, typical. And it's like my dad's like, so when is your show gonna end? And I'm like, even now, I'm like, I need to watch my soccer. And this is when he decided to know, you know what? We need to get another TV, one for me, one for you. And I'm like, okay. Then I'll take the one in the room. You watch from the living room. And then we were like, so what about ours? Where's our TV? He's like, you guys are still young. But then, like, around when I turned 8 or 9, around Christmas, we got our first
Here,
video game. Like
harvest some of these so you can get the experience. Oop,
this one. Which one?
the parsnips, they're all ready. So go ahead and harvest what's left.
I'm clicking on it. I don't know what
You
this
got
is.
the seeds in your hand right now. So you're planting seeds instead.
Oh, okay.
You might need to move if you're trying to plant more. There you go.
Oh, I am such a dumbass.
It's okay. It's okay. This is your first time playing it on
I,
PC.
I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm like, oh, duh, I need to move.
So now if you
Get some water.
right click on these parsnips that are fully grown over here, you should
Uh
be
huh.
able to pluck them out of the ground.
Like that.
Ta-da!
Ooh.
So you're harvesting parsnips now.
Just watch. I'm gonna forget this the next
Well,
time.
that's when I help you remember. And then if you have more seeds, you can plant the rest of them.
Yeah. Do I think I did that. I did. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here.
Oh man, I think I accidentally broke one of the seeds. Sorry.
I have no more seeds. Sorry.
That's okay.
I'll get mixed seeds then.
There we go.
Something at least.
There we go.
Okay, that works.
And then let's see. We should probably get some other kind of cutscene.
No, not the cutscene.
But we need this cutscene.
I mean, yay, cutscene. Finally, yes, Mr. Lewis.
Because let's see. I think yes.
Oh
He's like,
yeah.
oh, the community center is terrible. We've neglected it for some odd reason.
Rip, we're bad.
Nah, my theory is because Lewis was too busy getting it on with Marnie to actually do his job.
Wow, Lewis, you throwing us to work. I see.
Yeah,
Not doing your job.
he wants to blame it on TV. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
Yep.
All right, this is where we have a choice where we could either side with the JoJo Corporation and do stuff related for them, or you can help out the town by building up the community center. I have played this game 250 plus hours, and I have yet to pick JoJo Mart. It's just this just feels like the better choice. JoJo Mart has its benefits, but it also has some pretty major drawbacks.
Oh, Lewis, no offense, but you are old.
Well, he is an old man,
I mean, that's a point. A lot of people tend to watch TV instead of going out. I mean,
especially when the weather's bad.
yeah. It's getting cold here. Like, woke
I
up
was
and it's
I was
like,
surprised when you told me the temperature the other day. I was like, "Whoa!" Like
yeah, it's like,
that's cold for you
and I'm
guys,
like, I thought it was the AC. And after I discussed, I was saying, like, okay, we need to turn off the AC because I'm going to be paying a lot of money for those bills.
right?
And they're like, okay, if you need to turn it on if it's hot, I understand. But you need to turn it off at night and in the morning because it's cold. It's getting cold. Like today, I thought it was I had the because like the AC thing, it's facing most of my room and
Yeah,
it's cold. And I thought it was cold, and I was like, it's off. And it's like, oh, it's just the weather. So I had to dig in, find my other blankets, like get cozy because I was cold, especially today. Because oh my god, I don't know. Yesterday was just bad for me.
yeah.
Woke up, no blankets. I was just laying there in bed. I was like, what happened?
True to form for us, it was like, it's really warm. It's still warm. It's warm. It's now cold. It's like, what? What just happened?
Right. I feel like I'm getting sick. Either I have been talking too much, or it's just I am really getting sick because my throat is starting to hurt a lot.
You got some water?
I do have water. Drink a lot of water. It
Make
didn't
sure.
help yesterday. But
Well, it's still good to make sure you're drinking water, especially for when you're doing streams like this. Just to keep your throat from drying out. I was originally in town to go to Pierre's. What the hell? We need seeds. Oh, I am thirsty. Holy smokes.
have starch.
I don't know. I think he went down for a nap because I woke him up early today. And
Okay.
then, oh, dang it. No, Pierre's closed. Did it close? Close on Wednesdays. But he just left the store. Oh, wait. What? Who left the store? Oh, it must have been Harvey. Oh, God, I'm so confused. Let's see. I can't remember what's the best thing to be growing in spring. Let's grow some potatoes. I got some 10 potato seeds. How much was the backpack upgrade? 2,000! Ouch! I think I kept our money separate. So you have more than 490. That is the case.
Why am I watering the store?
Because despite all of the good things I can say about this game, one of the most annoying things is the accidental usage of your tools on things that your
So
tools cannot be used on. That
what
is,
would be a good thing to buy from the store?
um, I mean, more seeds is always good.
Like parsnip, or it could be any of the ones in here.
Any seeds you want, really. We still have a lot of the season left.
Okay. Did you get any in particular?
I grabbed 10 potatoes.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get some beans. Um,
Let's see, how am I doing on wood? Oh, we're getting there.
oh, okay, so I was like, why can I buy it? Because I'm not depositing today. Okay, cauliflower, I guess. I think that's so much I could do. So, what are your plans going forward with streaming? If you're thinking of making it a thing again.
Well, if I do make it a thing again, probably gonna resume doing it on Mondays, at least. Um, I actually don't know if I want to stick with Wednesdays or not. The only reason being is I do want to start going back to the one card shop and playing card games again.
Gotcha.
And the Disney card game, Lorcana, they do league nights on Wednesdays.
League of Legends or something?
It's like a play to earn like stuff thing. So the more card games you play, the more stuff you can get. Oh, with trellised ones, you don't want to put them like you can do a double row, but then do a space and then a double row, if you know what I mean. Because you can't walk through the trellises, so you need to make sure you can reach both sides.
Like that?
Yeah, so you can put one there, and if you put one in front of it, oh, that's not a
I only
trellis
remember
one.
one.
Yeah, that's just cauliflower. Never mind.
I only bought one.
Okay. Yeah, if you had like more, you would only want to do like rows of two with the trellis ones because you can't walk through it. You see how I can't walk through? You can't walk through these. So if you tried to do three, you wouldn't be able to water the middle.
Gotcha.
Have I unlocked
Accidentally made.
No, I haven't.
Accidentally left the I accidentally got the third row.
That's fine. My thoughts with this is you learning the game with somebody who's played a lot of the game here to assist you. And it's just more playing around, chatting, and just chill.
Yeah, I feel like I learned more from you, to be honest. Um,
I mean, I'm not like a super wizard with this game, but I know enough to at least have a solid way to get things going. There are people that know this game like the back of their hands.
I have a friend who played this for hours, and then she's like, "When are we gonna get we'll play this?" And I'm like, "I don't have it," but that was years ago. That
Yeah.
was before I had a Switch or I had any game system.
And now you have a PC.
Now I have a PC thanks to you guys.
You're welcome.
Yeah, my friend, when I was playing on yesterday, it was like, "When did you get a PC?" I'm like, "Months ago." It's just that it's been abandoned for a while. Haven't
Well,
touched it.
you're also pretty busy, to be
I
fair.
was pretty busy. I couldn't even sit down and use the computer. I think the only time I used the computer was when I was trying to get something for like work and then my school. And but I don't really like using my PC for school stuff because I have my personal laptop for it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm just here, like I want to sit down on a chair, I'll put the laptop on top of the desk here and then type because lately I've been having so much back pain.
Well, depending on how you are situated when you're using your laptop, that could be why you're having some back pain.
Yeah, time for
Posture
me,
is everything.
time for me to see a Kyra and see how they could put my back.
A chiropractor is pretty nice. It can be pretty expensive, though. Uh, like, mine wanted to keep seeing me every month, and I'm like, dude, I can't keep doing this. Even if it's only my copay, it's like, I just can't keep doing this. Though I'd love to go back, to be
Yeah,
fair, consistently.
I feel like if I go for the first time, they're gonna want me to stick to a plan or something. I'm
What
like,
they'll what they should do is just kind of like what you're here for. Let's see what's going on, and then they'll poke and prod you, and they'll go, "Okay, this is what we're gonna do," and then they'll, and then next thing you know is you're good, and they say, "Okay, come back next month."
and I'll be like, I'll think about it, and then you don't come
Just
back.
so one of the ways I know, or I knew I had found a good one, is he said, um, "Have you seen those videos on the internet?" And I said, "Yes." And I'm like, they freak me out. And he's like, don't worry, we don't do that stuff here. I'm like, oh, thank God, okay.
The ones
He,
where they crack your back or something.
well, like the one like where they like wrap the towel around a person's neck and then like jerk on it. I'm like, no, thank you. And he's like, yeah, we don't do that here. We don't do stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, if we were to do anything like that, like anything like pretty extreme, you'd have to be having like bigger issues to really warrant doing that kind of stuff to you on.
I think
Um,
like some chiropractors, even if they're from YouTube and do this for their earn money from there too. Like I think they also tell them they only do that in certain cases when they have like really
um,
bad back.
I really haven't watched too many of them. I just know a lot of the ones I have watched, like the people have like really severe issues, so I can understand some of the extreme stuff they do. But that being said, he did crack my neck for me a couple times. And it's really scary at first because like I've seen it done to people and I'm like that just looks like a room for disaster. But then
I
in
think it's
actual
like pain.
practice, it could be if they don't like if you don't relax enough for them, I can see it actually being a big problem. But like he kind of does this like motion where he kind of rolled my head back and forth just to kind of loosen me up
Mm-hmm.
before like doing the motion to crack my neck, and um, when he did it, it felt so good. I was like, oh, dude, oh, you gotta get the other side now because I feel out of whack. So he did the other side, and I was like, ah, I haven't felt this good in a long time. My neck has always been like a point of like issue for me. Probably because like the muscles in my neck knot up something fierce.
Right.
Oh, it was like the greatest relief. And then he had this like massaging tool that he did on my back, which he's like, it's gonna feel like you're itchy. That's normal. If it becomes too much, let me know. I'll stop. And I didn't believe him until he started using it, and I'm like, oh my god, I feel itchy all over. I don't like this.
I
So I
remember
was,
talking to someone. I think you remember Nova.
yeah, I remember Nova.
Nova. He was like telling me that he's been in this whole chiropractor videos. That he's so addicted to them. He's been watching them lately. And then he's like, which ones you been watching? Sometimes YouTube will be recommending you those videos. And he's like, oh, I've been watching this guy on YouTube. It's like, I'm like, well, I don't know which one you're talking about. It's like, I'm curious. And then he was like, well, are you gonna study chiropractic or something? He was
I
just
mean,
joking.
some of them are actually educational. The others are
Yeah.
like playing into that morbid curiosity, I think, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and others are obviously making a show of it.
Uh-huh,
Um,
I could tell. Uh-huh, I could tell. Uh-huh, I know
yeah.
what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, or
Especially those clickbait
yeah, the
guys.
clickbaity ones, yeah. But yeah, it was only recommended I go to one because I was having like really bad back pain.
Mm-hmm.
I went to my doctor, and the doctor's like, well, here's like a bajillion questions. Answer these questions. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of pokey proddy here. We don't know what your problem is. It's definitely muscular skeletal, so you need to go see your chiropractor. And I was like, oh, okay. And then the chiropractor was like, we want an X-ray of your back because we need to see like what might be happening here. Um, Next thing I know is I have an X-ray. I go to the chiropractor. Chiropractor goes, "Hey, you have a curved spine. Not enough to be considered scoliosis, but definitely close." And I was like, "Okay, that explains a lot." Oh, I know why that kind of came into question. It was because when I was getting my mouth guard for my TMJ issues,
Mm-hmm.
when they did the scan of my head, so they can kind of see like check like my bone in the bones in my jaw and stuff. He was like, so we just kind of want to point out something here to you that might be of something to keep in mind. You notice this? Yeah, your head is like tilted. Like you're just naturally at a tilt. Usually this is because there's an issue with your spine. I was like, oh, okay. Better go get that looked at.
Wow.
Yeah, he said they postulated like my thought was maybe it was just because I carried a messenger bag a lot in high school on my left shoulder, so that
Mm-hmm.
kind of caused me to kind of lean to the left. But he said that with the chiropractor said when they were looking at the X-rays of my back that the degree of curvature was just under what that would be considered scoliosis. So he postulates that it's more that I was starting to show signs of scoliosis, and by the time my bones basically stopped being malleable, I think is the term. Um, that it didn't have the chance to proceed further. And plus, where it was, where they, I don't know if you had to do this in school at all, Per, but did you ever have to have like your school nurse where they have you like put your hands together and then lean down, and then they put like a balance scale on your back while they look at your spine.
I think so.
Yeah, that's a exam meant to see if you're showing any signs of scoliosis of your back. He's like, you remember that? I'm like, yeah, I remember that. He's like, yeah, where yours is, they wouldn't have even caught it. Because it's up near, like, between my shoulder blades is when I start curving.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Did they tell you like what like what's the cost for it or anything?
I think what he was really saying is it was most likely not the messenger bag, but actually scoliosis trying to develop. Until, of course, I hit that point where your bones don't really do like move like that anymore for scoliosis to be a problem. Oh yay! The wizard got me drunk. By the way, I see floating trees.
The wizard got you drunk.
Yeah, not drunk. He drugged me. He drugged me.
He drugged you. It's like,
Yep.
oh, it's too late to get drunk.
I mean, it's never too late to get drunk, technically. But I don't like getting drunk on a work night.
True. Been there, done that. I regret it.
And I will say I have been tipsy, but I really honestly don't think I've been full blown drunk yet in my life. Get me a
Well,
bottle of that mead though, and I will be.
I don't know. The last times I gotten drunk or whatever you want to call it, how bad it was, I don't remember. According to Brandon yesterday, it was bad.
I couldn't read everything you guys were chatting about, but yeah, it was like, what? But then I was thinking about it, I'm like, you've practically finished a bottle on call with me before, and that's never happened. I really think it was probably your food.
It was the food. I think I ate too much and I was full and I was just
You just overate.
overate too much and then adding the whole substance. I think that didn't help my stomach because it tries to in your liver and everything, and I think the liver couldn't handle it anymore. And that's when everything came
Where's
out. And
Artemis? Where is your collar? Where is your kitty and skull crossbones?
in trouble.
She's lost it somewhere. Oh, it's like right in the hallway. Okay, that's easy enough. I hear the fan on, so I think Sarge went to take a nap.
Hi, Sarge.
Oh, Purr, you might, if you're near your cabin, get in and get bed quick. Quick!
I'm in the bed. I'm in bed.
You might have to leave and go back in it.
Oh, okay. Yes.
There we go. Woo!
So today I got donuts. Got it from this store that everyone's been hyping up, and I was not hyped up. I was disappointed.
Oh, they weren't that good? Oh, that's sad.
I got vegan donuts. I don't know what the difference is. So
Vegan donuts?
Mhm.
No egg, no milk, no butter
Yep.
equals bad donut.
You knowing me, I'm going to try like take care of myself because
You don't have to go vegan to enjoy food.
no, I actually got one that's regular, and the rest I got them vegan.
Okay.
The regular one was kind of bland. It was chocolate, and I thought it was Boston cream. I was like excited about it, and I was like, "That's it."
Ooh, that's the worst.
And then I got one with raspberry, and that probably that's the best one.
Yeah.
And then I had Halloween. I was like, Halloween already passed.
Well,
And then
yesterday was Halloween, so they were probably just old donuts.
I hope not.
Or
It's like
somebody wasn't paying attention and made a bunch of Halloween donuts for the day after.
it's it's not November. It's not October 31st before. But yeah.
Wish I was feeling good enough after work that I could have tried to see about grabbing a bag of Snickers at Target.
Mm, Snickers.
Yes, Snickers. Oh, Jelly Bean, are you upset because I didn't pick you up to hold you? Artemis, kitty cat, meow meow. Please pick a direction. Thank you.
Pick a direction.
Well, she was just like standing on me, but not getting off of me, even though she looked like she wanted to get off. I was like, where are you going? Please. Please sort yourself out so I can play a game.
So, I'm gonna get that Gilgamesh figure before you guys start teasing me about it.
I wasn't even teasing you about it. I just didn't comment on it at all.
It was Sergeant Inu who were teasing me about it.
What?
But
What were? Oh God! I wonder what they were saying now. Maybe I should pay closer attention.
you were. I don't think you were in the call, and I think you were sleeping. Like,
Oh, was this in voice chat?
yeah, this was a voice
Yeah, then
chat.
I wasn't there. I was probably dead tired. Because I value my sleep.
I know you do.
Well, SARS works overnight, and Inu just doesn't sleep. It seems like. What the?
Yeah.
Oh, Sarge, your phone!
But yeah, I'm probably gonna get him next week.
Ooh,
Brandon baited me,
did he now?
and
Wait, how did he
I'm gonna
bait
get
you
him.
though?
Well,
Normally you.
supposedly another. It's probably another user. His name is Tosaka. He's been collecting figures, and then in that server, like how everybody's been buying figures,
Oh,
and he's like, Purr, look, Gil is here cheaper than the other websites. And that's why
I
it's the
mean,
better
the
gift.
character is really cool, so.
It's cool, and it's one of my heart's bundles, so I can't, it's not like I can't say no to that. I don't have a Gilgamesh figure, so
Right.
it's like, okay, I haven't treated myself in a long time, why
There
not?
you go.
Because
Ugh.
I never thought of myself before.
I just wish
So
somebody could fund me a mix up, not mix up, MHX.
I wish
I
I
did.
could, like,
I did not
here.
expect her to show up on Banner. I was like, no.
Me either. I woke up and it was like, it says Space Star banner. I'm like, really?
Nope, not Spishar.
Wait, where do you want me to put the other B next to it or in the bottom?
You can put it next to it.
Next to
Um,
it? Okay, I got it.
yeah, I saw that and I was like, you, god dang it! If only I didn't try to get Himiko.
Did you get Himiko?
No, I
Oh,
was
you want
rolling.
Himiko?
I wanted to try to get Himiko, and she just didn't want to show up in the 2 polls I did, so no Himiko. Not that I was likely to get her in 2 10 polls anyway, so. Yeah, so if you were to put like another bean
Right here.
to right here, and like
Here's
you
the
had a
bottom.
whole row of them, if you had like a rows of them of 3, you wouldn't be able to get this row in the middle
Mm,
because you can't walk through.
right.
So that's why you only want to do it in rows of 2. Don't forget to water your seeds. Ta-da!
Yeah, I'm just trying.
The start to Stardew is actually very slow. Like, whoa.
Yeah, it's. They're introducing you to the game, I guess.
Well, it's you're starting off with like very little money, very little skill, so you have to do stuff to improve your skill, etc.
For your skills, unless you have a real skill issue.
The hardest
You
one
need
to
something.
really, the hardest skill to really level in this game is the actual farming skill.
Yeah.
It gets
Oh, I
easier as you
see.
start making more money, but
Isn't it Sarge's birthday coming up?
Sarge's birthday? Yeah, it's on the 14th. Yeah, it's on the 14th.
I know it's November. I just trying to remember the date.
Yep. Yeah, we need
Any plans?
any plans? Not really. Ah, crap, that's what I forgot to do today. I gotta double check the schedule. I at least got I took the day of our anniversary and the day before it off. I couldn't get the day
When is
after
your
Thanksgiving.
anniversary?
The 22nd.
Gotcha.
22nd
I
of
think it's like
November.
I think it's like around the time my mom's and my dad's anniversary of meeting each other. I think or dating was
Oh,
November
interesting.
because they got married like on April, like a day before I was born or a day after. I remember exactly.
Aw.
But it was a year before I was born, obviously. But
Mm-hmm.
I think they met or they started dating around November something, if I recall.
Uh, I actually don't remember why I picked the 22nd. I want to say that is when Sarge and I started dating, but that doesn't sound right. Or is that when he proposed?
You might have to ask him if he has good
I
memory
don't remember. I doubt he's going to remember either.
because it's one is either or.
It's one of those two things. I just can't remember which one. Um, I don't think it was when he proposed.
Hello.
There's only
Oh shit, Sarge. What?
Sarge is just here. Hi,
yeah.
Sarge.
What'd you say?
I said there was only one other person that had access to that channel, and it's me.
Oh, I didn't think you would just let yourself in though.
Well, why not?
Um, because I'm streaming with Purr.
I know.
I know you know.
He just went to stop by.
So it would seem. Well,
Sarge.
Sarge, I
What?
have a desire for cream pastry.
Sarge.
Don't
I have
you
a
be
desire.
dirty, boy!
There's much I
Did you
want to
say
say to
anything?
that. There's much I want to say to that. No.
No! No! No!
Is this what I think it's going there? Is it going there?
What I said could be taken in a dirty context.
Yes, in a very dirty context.
I'll be right back. Oh my goodness.
Damn, Sarge.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to take it in a dirty context when it's
Not
her.
even a minute here, and you're already taking it into the other level. I see.
What? 100% no chill. Yeah.
So,
Part of it.
Sarge, I was telling Elle
I'm sorry, is that my
that
pantyhose in the
they want to
hallway?
see her.
Wait, that you are or you want? I missed that first part.
No, go ahead. Elle was talking, so I don't know what she was saying.
Oh, I was wondering if Artemis pulled pantyhose into the hallway.
I have no fucking clue.
I'll find out.
I said
Anyway,
that I am getting it next week.
Ah. Ooh.
Hasn't said anything else. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good start.
Okay.
You'd been,
uh,
ow.
sorry.
You'd been eyeballing that Gilgamesh for a while, so.
Like the figure that I showed you the other time.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. You'd been eyeballing it for a while, so yeah, that makes sense.
The what?
The figure. You've been eyeballing it for some time.
Yeah, I like the chains on it and like the whole design of it. It's kind of cool.
Ah!
And we're back to the thing that caused no end of amusement before. So you like the chains, huh?
No, it's not just the chains. It's just like how it's probably the best Gilgamesh figure that I've seen. Other ones are okay, but not like the face is always messed up. I mean, they changed to add like a special effect to the figure, but that's not the reason why I'm getting the figure.
She likes her men sculpted with chains.
I'm just
I like my
hearing
men
excuses.
strong. I like my men with chains, with big smiles.
Well then.
And thus everyone learns something new on this day.
Sorry, you're in the kitchen?
Yes.
What
Can
are you making?
I was gonna
Well,
ask,
whatever the hell it is.
make a sandwich?
And there's your answer as to what am I supposed to be making.
I was also gonna ask for some tea. Like normal Irish breakfast.
You know, I actually have no idea if I slept this last hour and change.
But you were in the bed.
I was, but I have no idea if I actually slept.
Hmm.
You know that very much like low energy, low conscious state where it's like, am I sleeping or just kind of here? That's where I was.
Oh, that's where I was last night. Ah! I can't break this yet. Because I've been lazy and not talked to the Adventurers Guild. Doop.
You? Lazy? Never.
Ah, super lazy. Lazy all the time. Oh, I'm about to pass out.
Get some rest.
In game, not in real life.
That's what I meant. Get some
Oh.
rest. Don't pass out.
Alright, we're gonna sell these. Ay, ay. Watch, I'm gonna till this ground and then I'm gonna pass out. Oh, nope. Oh, got lucky.
It honestly sounds like she's flirting with passing out.
In the game, yeah, my energy bar's super low.
Well, I was gonna say your energy bar is always low in real life too, so
Yeah, that might be because with my last primary visit, she wanted to talk about everything else but my thyroid levels, which were high, which tells me I might need another uppage on my dosage.
hmm.
I'm already at 88 milligrams. I don't know how much higher I can go.
To the moon.
That's what it feels like I might practically be doing. Or it might be like, this medication doesn't work. Alright, I'm just gonna
If you're
skip
the
this.
second one,
I don't know what else that's even out there, to be fair, but
what medication again?
levothyroxine.
Oh, this is the one I take.
I think that's like the most common one that they prescribe to people with thyroid issues of the particular nature that we share.
Mm-hmm. I think mine is 25 milligrams, if I remember.
Oh, you're lucky. You're also younger, so you might be
Mm-hmm.
able to get away with that. But my mother also has a very specific thyroid disease.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if the fact that this isn't working might be an indicator that I have the very same disease.
Like hereditary and stuff.
The what?
Yeah, inherited,
Yeah.
potentially.
Yep. At least I didn't get lupus.
Yet.
No, Sarge. Let's
I
hope not.
uh well, now I can't remember what test they did, but there was a test where they could kind of look for it, and I didn't have it, at least with that test. So I think there's a good chance that I just don't have it. That I got lucky.
What does
Yeah,
lupus do again?
Lupus is the one where you're like your body attacks itself.
it's an autoimmune disease.
Yeah. So then like it's you just like struggle to do daily things. Oh shoot. Um yeah, it's not one you want, but it is pretty common, especially in women, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And like if your mother or like one of your parents have it, there's a good chance that it could pass down to you. So I even told my sister, I'm like, hey, mom told me that she has this. Because she has this, you need to talk to your doctor. Because things we have lived with growing up might not actually be normal. We were just taught to think otherwise.
I mean, to be fair, your mother is a very special lady.
Yes. Yes, indeed. But, you'd be surprised that what you thought was normal is not normal at all. Oh, Haley's taking pictures. This is the most inefficient I've ever played this game, and I quite like it actually. A lot less pressure.
Oh, I'm very aware of how you play the game. So, ow! Hi, Artemis.
Well, it just reminds me of when I first played it, where you don't know everything yet, and you're just kind of feeling it out, and then just have slowly growing your farm and talking to the townsfolk. And then getting graded after your third year, and your grandfather going, "You were bad. You didn't do enough."
Oh, do you already have a spoon or something to stir your tea with honey?
Technically, yes. I
Me,
have
technically, no.
I
I'll
have my
bring you a new one.
spoon from my soup.
I'll bring you a new one.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you.
Sarge being a good husband.
If I dig up these worms, I will pass out, I think.
Lies and slander. I am not a good husband.
What? Yeah, you are. You're a very good husband.
Meh.
Ah!
You're
Purr
very
went to her cabin.
respectful and you're very respectful and caring, unlike some other men, you know.
I could make a very mean comment, but I'm not going to.
I don't think you should go.
I was my comment was that's not exactly a high bar.
Ouch.
I'm not saying all
not
of them.
not not in relation to you, dear.
Not to you, Sarge. I'm saying not all of them. Just to make it clear, everybody watches. Not all men are bad, okay?
Reading between the lines, all men are pigs. Death to all men.
uh,
So Sarge, did you roll for Himiko?
No, I did not.
Who are you waiting to roll for?
Well, from what I understand, Nobu is supposed to be up at some point.
Are you one Nobu? The Avenger
Well,
Nobu?
since I got no Katsu, it's like getting at least a Nobu would at least be worth it. Ugh, sorry, my sinuses. Oh, and I meant to ask, how the hell do I turn a bunch of those Nobukatsus into servant coins?
Oh, are you talking about the future girl thing?
From what I understand, considering both Inu and Su, if memory serves, are talking about like having a bunch of Nobukatsu equals a bunch of servant coins, which means you can turn them into
So
Grail.
the thing is, there's like there's the system for the girl casting is still not implemented, so you will have to wait until an event. I forgot the name of it. I think it's a lost bowl or an event, and that's when they'll give you like an option. You know how you could burn servants. You know where you could
Sell them
level
off,
up
yeah.
servants and stuff like that. They'll put another one of those options. And I'm not sure what the tab is called, but it's probably gonna say grill making or something. And
oh,
that's when they add that is when you'll see how much it costs to make a grill, and that's where you're able to use any of the servant coins that you want to use. So at the moment, they're there in your inventory until they implement that
Implement
system in the future. You'll be able to, have to, deal with those
staff.
coins. Yeah.
Okay.
So right now you don't really have to worry about where to make the grill. For now, I guess you'll have to worry is how many coins you're collecting or want to collect in order to make one grill. And I think they only allow 2 grills a month, if I recall.
Okay. So it sounds like it's worth it to hold on to them, at least for now, until.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, hold
Okay.
on to them until I'm not sure if it's until mm, the beginning of next year, I think, or the end of this year. I'm trying to remember. I think it's December, late December or January. But knowing NA, it's sometimes rushes things, likes to do things before or after. You don't know.
Pretty
We'll
much
find out.
it'll show up eventually, and then just
Yeah.
burn, 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 burn.
Yeah, I
Ow.
haven't even rolled my friend points, so I gotta start rolling them.
oh,
And
Oh,
if
jeez.
if I roll all my friend points, I gotta farm a lot the on the next lotto event, so I could get more friend points.
Well, for what it's
But
worth, this event allows you to passively generate friend points. Ow! Oh, Artemis, why?
wow.
Why didn't
yeah,
you wait? Ow.
I'm trying to get some friend points burned by
Have
this.
you at least been doing the 2 free pulls?
I have, I
Okay.
have. I just haven't done more than that. I did get some no's.
You got some Nobus?
Yeah, last year I couldn't even. I think I didn't even put much attention to the friend points because I was out of town at that time, so I was not even like concentrating on the event. Um, but I did. I think I did some of the raids last year, and I think they took longer than this year. I'm surprised they like lasted this short this year. But like I said, I was not even caught up, so I wasn't even able to do the raids. So I was like, damn it. Okay, that's what I get for slacking.
I I got to run them like 3 times before they were all pretty much done.
Yeah.
If I had realized they were gonna go that quick, I would have been up at midnight to try to get more runs in.
Yeah, I feel you. Like me, I was so exhausted. Like I just came out of a midterm. My body was tired, and I had to do other assignments. So it was like, nope. I had to do an essay. I remember doing an essay. I was telling to one person, I was like, I have to do an essay.
Ugh.
It's too much, and I don't even have time to think about rates. I have to finish this essay.
Yay, sandwich and tea. Sandwich and
Yay!
tea.
Sarge, where's my sandwich and tea?
No.
Thank you.
Basically, I was trapped behind a cat.
Artemis was in the way.
Salem.
Oh, Salem was in the way. Okay.
Good boy. Good boy, Salem.
He was a wild child earlier.
What did he do?
Uh, he ran up to Sarge and then clung to his leg like a small child would when they really wanted you to, like, not go or do something.
Uh huh.
And because he wanted Sarge to put him on top of the bookshelf. It was making gremlin noises.
This gremlin. Is that why you called him gremlin?
Ooh, yeah, she got you good. Yeah, well. Oh, yeah, he never made them when you were here, but he makes some pretty wild noises.
Nah, Salem. He was in love with me. That's why he didn't show his gremlin noises. It was
Oh,
a
you're already
voice.
done?
A voice that from
Ah.
him. I forgot who it was. It was Salem. Staring at me at night and while I was sleeping.
Sounds like Salem. What?
He's in the closet again.
Okay, thank you. Now he's being a bad boy, being in the closet.
Salem, don't disappoint me.
Sarge had to open the closet, and Salem jumped right into it.
Still waiting to wake up.
Oh, you really burned through your energy fast then. Holy smokes. What are you doing? Cutting down trees?
Yes,
Ah, that would do it.
I have slow metabolism. I get tired so easily.
Whereas I just keep getting shredded to pieces by cats. Oh.
Okay, I'm starting to feel exhausted. Time to go to bed. Ba-da-ba-doo.
Well, apparently stream's over. Good night, everyone.
Good night,
It's not
everybody.
over. It's too early.
Thanks for joining.
You just said
Sarge,
you were exhausted.
Sarge said he's sending Elle to bed.
Well, just said she was exhausted, so yep.
Oh boy. Alright, I went to the bed.
Oh, that's right, Purr.
What's
Tomorrow
up?
is Thursday, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you want to watch us fail at Dungeons and Dragons, Inu, El, myself, and Natsu will be potentially killing ourselves.
Oh no.
Playing Baldur's Gate on stream.
Yeah. We literally got through the tutorial area, the character creation,
And
the
how was
wonderful.
the game?
Well,
Or you still don't have an opinion about it?
so keep in mind, I have not gone too much farther than the beginning area. I haven't even seen Baldur's Gate itself because that is a city in the game.
Oh, so that's what's called. It's like
Hmm.
Yeah, like Baldur's Gate is genuinely a city within the game. It's like I got a little bit farther than this, but considering that any multiplayer session, all bets are off in terms of finding options you would not have, well, found before.
Real quick, Purr, leave the bed and go back into it.
I'm not in bed.
Oh, well, if you go to the bed, we can proceed the next day when you're ready.
Okay.
When you're ready, no
Let
rush.
me bring some of my energy.
Ooh, I need to let that tea cool down.
Tea sounds good.
But yeah, let's just say between like us, Inu, Natsu, I don't know if it promises to be a wild ride or a how long before we kill all magisters. I mean, whatever the main enemy of.
Look, if we wanted to be murder hobos, we should have just all played the Dark Urge. Problem solved.
Well, all we're waiting on is one guard to kill our cat, at which point, and for what it's worth, since this is a Larian Studios game, which is the same one that did Divinity Original Sin 2, it. Yeah, let's just go with we're still interested, this still looks like fun, but since it's Larian, we're still a little bit leery of the fact that it's like, wait, how much of the story might be missing if we don't do X, Y, and Z? Whoops.
Well, I think part of the thing, though, is also there is, like, part of the design, I think, is having replayability. Because even if we played with just the origin characters, we wouldn't have been able to play with all of them.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it great design, mind you. However, I think it's just part of it.
No, granted. I mean, I will say though that in terms of at least until like the mid to final act, Solasta I think at least did the overall narrative setup a little better. At
Yeah.
least until the end. At least every character got their turn in the spotlight. Had a little bit of a background quest to run through. The game itself warned you, hey, don't do that because you're gonna probably have a bad time. And then it kind of fell apart in the third act of it, but
Right.
I believe, as you had pointed out from their store page, this is quite literally that studio's first game, and they were a small studio. So it's like, you know, I could, I would argue needed more, maybe some QA time if possible, blah blah blah. But I don't hate it.
I think it's going to be better than DOS 2, to be fair.
I mean, I would certainly hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, given how many people seem to overall love it, if YouTube and other things are to be even remotely believed, it's like, yeah, no, I'm willing to give it a chance. No qualms on giving it a chance. Well, some qualm because it's Larian, but
You're hesitant because of the bad experience with DOS 2, but DOS 2 was only a bad experience because,
zero warnings within the game itself about, hey, you
well,
need
we
to do
went
this.
in not really knowing anything, and that caused us to have some issues. Plain and simple. We're still going in mostly blind with this, but it sounds like, from what I'm hearing, that a lot of the gripes we have with DOS 2 are not as
Prevalent, if at all. I know.
prevalent in this one. Showing that they have learned from what was probably not well liked in past games, basically. But still trying to keep their own flair on things as well.
Oh yeah. And again, that was really only my biggest gripe with that, because with other things, it's you would learn it through working in the systems, like that. Health is actually irrelevant. It's all armor of some flavor that you need.
Yeah. But
I
those
think
are
we'll just
the
say,
kind of things you don't learn until you've played the game at least once, which is why
yeah.
I think, to be fair to it, it is meant to be played more than once.
Well, I feel like it should have still came with a warning, at least for anyone playing first. It's like, we intended for you to play with origin characters for your first playthrough.
Yeah, more of a warning would have been nice about that.
I
But,
can already hear someone somewhere commenting, "Well, why didn't you just go online and look?" It's like,
well, so
yes, that.
here's the other thing to give them some more leeway here. Those games traditionally are really meant for single play only. Single player is what I mean. Single player only. The concept of it being multiplayer is kind of strange. Even if it was possible with the original Baldur's Gate games, it's the isometric RPG was typically done like people would play that alone.
Hmm.
So I think at its core it was designed with that in mind, to be fair. They could have done
Right.
more to warn the player, hey, if you don't pick an origin character and you just make 4 randos of your own choosing, you're probably going to miss out on parts of the story, like critical parts of the story. That would have been nice to have. I don't
Right.
know if it actually did or didn't though, because here's the thing. I've started playing that game multiple times before. So that could have come up and I just completely forgot.
Well, what I was going to say is, it's like we have the luxury now of going online and seeing if there's any recommendations. Imagine when this first came out. Nobody would have immediately thought right off the bat, "Oh, well, I can just make my own
Right.
character, so why
It's
don't I
just
literally just manually tool it?"
we're being salty because we have good reasons, but when you really think about it, they're not the best reasons.
I would argue that, at least if we're talking about overall reasons, they're understandable, at least given when the game came out, since multiplayer was a thing and cooperative story was already a thing. So to basically be like, assuming that
Okay,
a studio
so yes, I understand what you're saying, but it wasn't really a thing in that kind of
type of
game
game,
type. Yeah. Yeah, it existed, at least I think it did, but it wasn't really like that really wasn't the reason why you played those games.
hmm, I think this is one of those kind of things where you could debate it back and forth for a while, and truthfully,
Well,
you'd never quite reach a middle ground.
that's like I said, it's not good, like the greatest thing in the world because they could have done more to warn people, hey, if you're playing with 4 people, make sure someone's
And
picking origin characters. They didn't do that.
yeah,
That's a failing on their part, but I can understand from their design perspective, possibly, why that happened. It's because normally, how often would you have 4 people ready to go and play the game to begin with? So, theoretically, most people would have had at least 1 to 3 of the origin characters with them by default. We just happen to have 4 people able to play the game. And then we all wanted to make our own characters. And then, despite knowing this with DOS 2, we go into Baldur's Gate 3, and 3 of you idiots fucking make non-origin characters. Leaving me to be the only one that picked one. Yes,
okay.
I am salty about that.
To be fair, the only reason I felt I could get away with it is because I knew that you were likely to play Karlach after everything was said and done, and it's a barbarian.
That isn't fair to me, though.
Granted.
You knew, you complained just as loudly about what happened in DOS 2, and then you still proceeded to make a custom character anyway.
Yes. No.
And then that left me as the only one playing an origin character. Like, I can understand Inu doing a custom character. He is going to be the face of the party. He is the one streaming the game, so it makes the most sense. The rest of us did not really need to be making custom characters. Especially when Natsu pointed out that you can play a custom character, but you can still choose how their build goes. So you just had to pick the base of what you wanted. Which is why I ended up picking Karlach.
Well, now I understood that at least. It sounded like then that, let's say I picked Shadowheart, I would have been stuck still as a Shadow Cleric as opposed to a War Cleric.
That's what I don't really know, but what I thought I was hearing Natsu say was you can still build the character the way you want, even if they're an origin character. You just can't change the starting class. I don't know if that means you can't change the class archetype they go down. That I don't know. Sorry, Purr.
No, you're fine. I'm just, doing farming some trees here, cutting trees, listening. It's all good.
Stir.
Salt and everything. That was the only thing that shied me away, is if I understood that right. It's like, cool. So if I actually want to be a War Cleric for supportive purposes,
You still would have been a cleric, and a cleric is good no matter what. Just because it wasn't the one you wanted doesn't mean it wouldn't have been a bad choice.
then that was a failing on me to understand, I think. Else I would have stuck with Shadowheart.
Well, it's too late now. It's just, you could have done it and found out whether or not that was an actual thing or not. Fully. Because I guess
Okay, Baron.
technically, I might not be able to build the flavor barbarian I want. Meaning we might actually be out of the option for having talk with animals. So.
Oh, except for Inu, because I thought with the way he was building, that was still on the table for him.
I thought it wasn't. Because he wasn't picking any of the classes that would get access to it. Potatoes!
How you doing?
Let's sell this, and these. And that. Man, we're unlucky. We didn't get any gold parsnips. Alright. I'm gonna head to Pierre's then.
The old man?
The old man. Pierre is the general store owner.
Gotcha.
I mean, he has a kid, so technically specifically a teenage to adult daughter, so calling him an old man is not incorrect.
Well, middle-aged man?
Something like that.
I think that'd be more correct. Oh, it's Shane. Heading to work. Gotta go to Jojo Mart.
You mean Satan Corp.
Oh, the Egg Festival is on Saturday. That's coming up.
Oh, donut. Is this what you were waiting for
Were you
me to
good at the
get you?
fishing in this game, Sarge?
Eh? Eh?
Darn. I was gonna make you a fishing slave.
Wow.
I suck at the
Okay.
fishing in this game. I really do. And I don't I don't have the time, and I don't think Purr has the time for me to teach her how to mod the game so we can get CJB cheat menu and then get the auto fishing.
Go
So I
Sarge,
need somebody who can fish.
unlock the fishing. You become the fishing official.
The fishing official. The official fishing official.
Fisherman Clicker's Guide or whatever it was
Fisherman
called.
Clickers, Fisherman Clickers Edition Guide, I think is what it was. Yeah, Fisherman's Clicker Edition Guide. Because it's supposed to be I think it was like Final Fantasy Collector's Edition Guide. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I never went back to the community center to see what the Junimo panel had on it. Boom. Ba-dum, 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 boom.
No, donut. Not doing this, baby.
But
Cat,
attention,
hi
attention.
cat.
The thing
Meow
is, with the
meow.
Salem and Artemis off the keyboard and other things, unless it's the tablet for some reason, he just literally plops his ass all over everything.
Oh, I found a cat. Kitty. Become my kitty, please.
Okay, I have donated one item. Woohoo! Oh right, I need to go to the woods. Uh-oh. I gotta get Robin's axe. She lost it.
Oh, I think we have a cat.
Yes. Marnie showed up with a cat for me. I named it Artemis. Because it looks like an Artemis. Oh, they're talking about the sewer. Krobus is in the sewers!
Donut, there is more of that desk you could be lying on. Why does it have to be right up on the mouse and keyboard?
Because that's where it's bestest. Ah, thank you again for
Sarge,
the sandwich and tea.
what you doing for your birthday, Sarge? Throwing a party?
Probably nothing, honestly.
Yeah, it's probably the most possible outcome there. Kind of hard to do stuff when you don't have money.
That's true.
Yeah.
I could probably actually do a few things for you, though.
Oh, right. When you're done with Stream Deer, we need to get both Donut and Pumpkin for their medications. Before we forget on that again.
Okay. Purr's calling it an early night.
Yes, I ran too much. I had to do some cardio, you know.
I've heard
Minor
you.
Haven.
Right. The
Oh,
map in this game doesn't show you where the NPCs are.
my brain just immediately goes to Zombieland. Hmm.
Work
What?
soon.
In about 2 hours.
Purr, are you planting trees?
Me?
Yeah, were you planting trees?
No.
That looks like you planted trees. Those don't grow like that. You sure?
Those are seeds.
Nope, those are trees.
What?
You planted trees. I mean, they look like seeds, yes. Because guess what trees come from, Purr?
Seeds?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, that came out wrong. Seeds. Oh.
It's okay.
Seeds. SEEDS.
just letting you know. We have a small plot of trees uh, between the two crop fields now.
They'll be beautiful trees.
Oh shit, Robin's over here. Perfect.
Okay, I'm awake now. I guess I can fix that.
Yes. I have walked 10,000 steps. Duo's yelling at me. Said, hey, time for you to do your Japanese lesson for today.
Duolingo?
Yep, Duolingo.
I used to use Duolingo for my German, and then I just retired.
Just gave up.
I should start going back to French.
What?
There's a lot of people from work that talk in French.
Oh, I've been doing Japanese.
And I'm like, the only thing I could say so far, because it's been years since I've taken French, but I understand what you say, but I don't know how to respond it sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's a romance language, but it doesn't sound like a romance language.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of easy because I know Spanish, so
Right.
it's not as far away from me.
Yeah. It's kind of like how the one Minecraft thing I had been watching. The Brazilians speak Portuguese, and they can sort of communicate pretty decently with the Mexican streamers. They're
Yeah,
like, I might not like fully understand, but I can at least get the gist of what they're saying because it's close enough to Portuguese.
yeah. I remember someone at work talked Portuguese, so either it was from Portugal or from this Brazilian Portuguese. Um,
Right.
and they were like, "Do you speak Spanish?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So she'll say her with her other person. I'm assuming that was her mom or something. And I'm like, okay. And then she'll try like she'll understand what I say, and I'm like, okay.
Per
So
made 1,000 monies.
hey, let's go. Make some
Yay!
Dollar bills.
cash.
Dollar bill.
Oh, today was rent. It sucked.
Yep, it's the first of the month.
Couldn't even buy myself anything because of rent. Gotta pay those bills.
You must give up a pound of flesh.
Couldn't get my
Yes.
chain search
Gotta fill the cat's water bowl.
Signposted.
Where are you going, Donut? Where are you going?
But we can't afford a backpack.
It's 2,000 gold for an upgrade.
Tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival.
Yep.
You should arrive between 9 and 2 if you would like to attend. I'll think about it.
I gotta go look for some daffodils.
Okay.
I need one for the spring foraging bundle, and it looks like I sold the ones that we had by mistake.
The one
Problem.
they planted
They can't.
with all the
Well,
hard work.
uh, I think they can grow from the mixed seeds, but it's like a chance. Ooh, can buy a quality sprinkler. Oh, but I have enough money to buy a rare seed. This might be what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna grab that. Oh yeah, I found a daffodil. I'm good. Or not daffodil, dandelion. Dandelions. That's what I needed. I couldn't remember. I don't know flowers.
Okay, it's close. They start with the same letter.
Yeah. Yeah, even though they look very different. I love the contrast. So I look at the stream info stuff, or the stream window, and it's like very vanilla Stardew. And then I look at my screen, and I have reshade on, so it's like less sickeningly yellow. I'm like, ah, yeah, this is much better. Vanilla Stardew is very hard on the eyes, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Well, I had enough to buy a bag, but then I bought that rare seed. Oh well. Have I talked to Jazz yet? I have now. Hey Sarge, are you at a computer?
Yes.
Can you look up when the saloon opens in Stardew for me, please? I haven't talked to the guy inside it yet. Yay! I got the something bridge repair. Oh, bridge repair. That's just what it is. Okay. What bridge? Oh, is that the one by the mine? I think that's the one by the mine. That's broken.
Let's see. Shop schedules.
The
Star
saloon!
Star Drop Saloon, according to this, is 12 p.m. to 12 a.m.
Okay, so by the time I'm done here, it should be open. Spring crops. Well, looks like we'll have at least one of everything for that one. We did not get the 5 gold parsnips yet. Ugh! We need 5 gold parsnips. Gold stars. So I guess I'll buy some more parsnips. Oh, I don't think I've talked to Harvey. Six days to mature for kale. don't have enough to get anything that grows in the fall. Are blueberries still the best crop to grow in summer?
Very not sure.
I'm asking Sarge. I think they had the best profit even after getting nerfed.
Sunflower, radish, hot peppers, hops, tomato, corn. Assuming that Game Rant is correct, blueberries are now number 5.
Oh, what's the best to grow?
Let's see, above that is supposedly red cabbage, melon, pineapple, and starfruit would be best.
For summer? That's a lot.
Unless this is just doing the stupid, like, best crops to grow.
It might be doing that.
So interestingly, red cabbage and starfruit are still above blueberry. And this is supposedly for the best summer crops.
Okay. So red cabbage and star drops?
So after blueberry, the next highest one is hops, then melon, then red cabbage, then starfruit being number 1.
Starfruit. Isn't that a... That's a tree one, isn't it?
Starfruit? No.
That might be seeds that I can't get then until I unlock the desert.
Yeah, because I'm scrolling back with the where to buy. Let's see, that's year 2. Here's general store. So melons should be purchasable, hops should be purchasable, and blueberry. So blueberries are still decent. The only things that are theoretically better are hops because of their fast growing and can be harvested every day after fully grown, as well as melons.
Okay. Okay, so we'll try getting a smattering of all of those. While trying to make as much money as possible until then. Alright, I'm gonna put a chest inside the house. What do I need? I need coal, fiber, and I can make a scarecrow. Coal, fiber. It's not going to be able to protect everything, but it should protect most of our crops. Safe to sell that. So we'll sell the tulip. We're going to have more parsnips, so I'll sell some of those. Thank you for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So I can plan ahead a little bit. And then Purr, I can link you the farm planner. so you can actually plot out what you want your farm to look like.
Okay.
We'll do that after stream.
Don't worry, she won't break your legs.
That works for me.
Wow, Purr's been busy. She cut down all the trees.
I had to do my job. I'm sorry, treats.
It's the kitty. Pet the kitty.
What are you doing? I hear like smacking.
I'm breaking rocks.
Oh, you are? I see. So what's that?
Let's see. Oh yeah, tomorrow in game is the Egg Festival. We should hopefully have enough money to buy some of the stuff out of that tomorrow. Tea is yummy.
Kitty.
Ooh, okay. I made enough to buy the bag upgrade after the event. So you can't leave the farm to go into town because it'll trigger the event, which takes up pretty much most of the day. So make sure like we're done watering everything before we try to leave. Do you know where the museum is, Purr?
No.
Okay. Then I'll have to show you where that is later, because you can pick up some more seeds. Oh, looks like you dropped some fiber. Okay. That's everything watered. Let me just drop some stuff off into a chest. And where'd you go? Her? Ah,
I'm right here.
okay. Ready? Let's go to town. Have you... Oh no. Have you just been selling all the resources?
All resources.
The sap, the wood, the fiber?
I don't know.
That's what it looks like when you put it in that shipping bin? That's to sell it.
Is that to sell it?
Yeah, that's to sell it.
No!
Oh, that explains a lot. Okay. Oh, we're too early. Oh.
Just start walking.
Whoops. Look. It's just eager to get it over with. Alright, it's a good time to like be able to talk to everyone too. Strawberry seeds. Okay. What? The scarecrow isn't in here. Okay, I guess I can buy 10 strawberry seeds then. Doink. Just talk to everyone. Yay, there we go. Now I've talked to everyone in the town. Woohoo! You know, it's always bothered me that I can't get lined up perfectly for this, like, little picture thing. Oh, I think that's the closest I've ever gotten. Let me know when you're ready to do the egg hunt, Purr. We got. There's an egg hunt.
I gotta talk to some people.
Yep. That's why I said just let me know when you're ready.
Yes, I love Salem.
Whew.
Okay, I guess you could start.
Okay. Where is he? He's right here. Let's start the egg hunt. Let's go. It's time for the highlight of today's festivities, the annual spring egg hunt. Calm down now, kiddos. You're going to need all your energy if you hope to find the most eggs and take home the exclusive prize. Oh wait, that's how you get the scarecrow, right? Now, is everyone ready?
Oh, are you ready, kids?
Are you ready, kids? Let the egg hunt begin! I used to be really good at this. I'm going to be really bad at this. I went the suboptimal route. Let's go. No! Abigail, no! My egg! Be gone, thought! Do 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 do.
No, isn't the real thought like Penny or whatever it was?
Penny, yeah, she's the one that canonically cheats on you if you marry her. Or it's like really implied that she does, I should say.
Honey, why does the kid look nothing like me?
Now, if only I could get you kids to pick up litter this efficiently, we'd have the cleanest town this side of the Gem Sea. And now, the winner of this year's egg hunt is...
Not you.
Probably not. I don't think I got enough egg. Oh, it is me! Yay! I even went the suboptimal route! Oh, it's just a stupid hat!
Scam!
I feel scammed!
You got scammed.
I thought it was a special scarecrow! I forgot! And we go to bed.
Kitty. Goodbye, kitty.
Well, that was our first egg festival. I smoked the competition, apparently. I thought it used to tell you how many eggs you got, but maybe that was a mod. Yay! Progress has been saved. Alright, we got the Queen of Sauce. Let's see, we're going to get a recipe for coleslaw!
But that's not a sauce.
Oh, Dad gave me 500G.
I'm dead.
He gave you enough for 1/4 of a backpack.
Mmm,
Guys,
joy.
go buy her backpack.
Alright, I planted some strawberries.
Let's see them. Donut has swiped the bed with the fleece in it.
Aw, poor Donut.
No, Donut is the one in the bed with the
Oh,
fleece.
poor Salem.
Yeah, Salem's currently using me as a bed.
Aw. Alright, I'll put on my straw hat, my prize. Let's see, I have enough money to buy a bag. Do I want to, though? Probably, yeah. So let's go buy an upgrade so I can carry more stuff. Do 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 do. Ooh, I don't think we have any leeks left. Oh. Wait, Pierre's doesn't open on Sundays? Just says it's closed. Oh, I just clicked the sign. Whoops. Give me that backpack. Yeah. Alright, I don't really have much money for anything else. I have a quest to give somebody a gift. New objective. Let's go to the mines. Oh, I was supposed to show you where the museum is, Purr. Whoops.
It's okay.
Let's see. Is this the bridge that... Yep, this is the bridge that got fixed. I think I go in here. Trigger the scene with this guy. Tells me about the mines. Gives me a rusty old sword, and down we go. Whee! Okay, I shouldn't be hitting those ones. They take more hits to break. Got some copper. Oh my god, I am not lucky today. I have almost cleared out the entirety of this floor and still have not gotten the stairs to show up. Ay, ay, ay. There we go. Smack, 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 smack. Bam, 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 bam. Oh god. Ow, ow, ow! I'm gonna die! Get some copper. That is the main goal on our first trip down here. And also to not die to the slimes. Perfect. Maybe. Oh, and can I get it to floor 5 before the end of the day? Probably not.
I went to bed.
I saw the message. I am in the mines.
I'd love to go to bed right now.
You're gonna have to go to work
Not
soon.
if I die. Not if I die.
You're not allowed to die.
If I die, they can't make me work.
I mean, that's true. But then what am I supposed to do?
Mm.
He says, "Ow."
I see. Sarge doesn't care.
Damn, Sarge. How could you?
I'll be dead, so what do I care?
No!
You should still care, even if you're dead.
Ooh, I got some topaz.
And toast.
Oh, okay. Actually, I made it to floor 5. Ta-da! Da-da-ding! Which isn't a treasure floor, but it's an elevator. I can come back. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Alright, that's enough mine exploration today. Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, actually, is Robin's shop still open? Construct farm buildings. Oh, 4,000 for a coop. Okay. So, acquiring the coop is going to be a bit. Still got to make some money. A lot of money. Let's see. I can go to the museum. Because I think 2 of the things I picked up in the mines I can turn into the museum. I can't remember what it's an artifact and what it isn't anymore. Oh, it's closed. It's Sunday. Ah! Okay, so we can go to the museum tomorrow. Alright, time to save Purr from boredom.
I'm tired. Okay, quiet. I'm tired.
Well, also, you ran out of energy and I've still been running around in the game. So you're just kind of literally sitting and waiting for me.
It's fine.
Oh wait, I want to hold on to that.
Like my voice kind of did.
Are you drinking water?
I am.
Okay.
Just finished 3 bottles of water.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah, I don't want to make my stomach explode. So that means I don't want to take a lot of bathroom breaks while straight.
That's fair too. We could actually call it here just a little bit early for you.
Oh no, we could do the. You show me the museum and then.
Yeah, I'll show you where the museum is. So we'll get through one more day. Yeah. And then I have stream with Inu, Sarge, of course, and Natsu.
Yeah. Alright, museum time.
Hang on, I gotta check the weather. Okay, the next in-game day is going to be bright and sunny. Ah! Clint! Hello. He's gonna teach me how to make furnaces so we can smelt the copper that I got out of the mines. Smelt metal bars. Yes, yes, yes. Brr, 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 brr. Look at you, hard at work at watering already.
Yeah, I had to.
While I was getting accosted by Clint.
Okay, Scarecrow.
We got a bean! We got a green bean!
My beans!
Not cabbages.
It was a silver green bean. Okay. What do I need to craft a furnace? Copper, ore, and stone. Copper, ore, stone. Let me craft one of those real quick before we head into town. I'll put it back here. Oh, I don't have any coal on my person. Coal. Schmelt. Okay. I got some mail. He wants me to kill 10 slimes. This is just teaching me about crops. Alright, so... Dun, 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 dun. Slight delay.
It is like that.
So, across the river here. Is that berries on the bush? This is the museum.
Okay.
So if you go in here, you can donate stuff to the museum.
What should I donate?
He'll tell you what you can donate. If you even have anything to donate to him. Oh, I got cauliflower seeds. And then you can get rewards for donating to him. And when you're done, because you're going to want to know this, up over here, this is Clint's smithy place. If you come in here, when you have enough gold copper bars for like upgrading your tools, you can talk to him to upgrade your tools. You can also buy ore from him. It's not worth it. But like if you're just short, you can buy ore from him. But mostly you can come here to have him upgrade your tools, and also to break open geodes for you. So that the geodes can give you ore or like stones that you can donate to the museum. So it's really good to know where he's located. If you follow me. Okay, we're gonna go up this way. Up over here, this is Joja Mart. You can buy like groceries and stuff from him. I don't ever use the Joja Mart, but you are more than welcome to buy stuff from them if you wish. If we come up,
Chips.
we come up this way, go across the bridge, and then back down. Another place of note is up here. And we go up this way. So over here is Robin's house. She sells upgrades to the farm and your house, or buildings for the farm and your house, and some decorative stuff in her shop. You can buy wood and stone from her, but you can also buy like furniture or recipes to create different floorings and walkways. You can buy that from her shop. That's what I was looking at when I was like, how much is it going to cost to get us a chicken coop? 4,000 gold, that's how much.
What?
And then if you follow me again, out over this way. Whoops. If we come up here. Oh, it's not worth planting these cauliflower seeds. This is the mines. This is where I just was to get some copper. There's different floors. It's not, I don't think it's every 5 exactly, but at the beginning you can go down 5 floors, get an elevator, and then it's like every 10 floors is another elevator. Unless it is by every 5. I just can't remember. But it's like a ever-changing dungeon you can go through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the fact that you disappeared tells me you're in a cutscene. And that's what I wanted to show you.
I'm alone.
Oh, I'm just outside. I'm over near Robin's, picking berries off the bushes. I forgot about salmon berries.
Harvest all of the berries.
All of the berries! Ooh, a leek.
Highland's the leek.
A leek is the least of my concerns. I must pick berries. Ah! You ever just rub your eye and it just feels so good and you can't stop?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know that.
Why does it happen? Why? It's bad. Just wandering around the town now, looking for berries. Berry! Dun, 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 dun. So relaxing.
Sure is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass out now.
You're not allowed.
You're not allowed, Sarge. You stay here.
Yeah, what happened to taking care of the cats after I was done streaming?
Right?
You can't sleep yet. You still have your work shift to do, too. I just want to buy some chickens.
If it makes you feel better, Sarge, I gotta wake up early for my shift tomorrow. I'm already dreading it.
Mm.
I'm stuck.
My days all go by so fast.
The in-game days are insanely fast. I forgot how fast they are. I don't like it. That's why I mod it.
Must be nice that you have 3 days off, Sarge.
Uh,
So it's
yeah.
just like, what you mean? Work is work. The payoff is he has to work longer work shifts.
They're like 12-hour shifts.
Actually, how long are your shifts? 10?
11 p.m. to 9 a.m. So 10.
Ugh, I used to do those shifts and I just couldn't.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he gets 3 days instead of 2. It's because he's doing 10-hour shifts.
That makes sense.
No lunch!
Yep.
No lunch. What the
No
heck?
lunch!
Not even one moment he could stand up, take a break or anything.
Oh, he can do that. Just he chose not to take lunch.
What the hell, Sarge? I mean, it's late, so it's
They
not
even made him sign a
like.
paper saying, "You can't sue us for not taking your lunches because you chose not to take your lunches."
Well, that's because if I did take my lunch, they'd have to find someone to cover for an hour.
Yep. But that is on them. That's not your concern.
Exactly, Sarge. Can you at least snack or something? Drink coffee?
I'm pretty certain you could withdraw your consent to not taking your lunches
Oh
so
yeah,
that
no,
they
you
have to
can.
take you to, not take you, but allow you to resume taking lunches.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can withdraw consent.
cool. All right. Well, this is going to be the last game, not game, day of Stardew.
This is the last game ever.
Last game ever. I'm
No,
shutting down my channel.
Elle does not want me to be part of this anymore. I see it. I see it. I see it.
Nah, it's more. I just don't know how to talk anymore.
I mean, it's the time where you go to bed, so I understand. And your voice
Yeah.
sounds pretty tired now, cause you're talking, traveling, not alive, more than you talked in the recast.
Pro- Probably. Yeah, actually, I do more talking on my own streams than when I'm on other people's. But I'm
Yeah,
also there is no more Raycast, so I'm free. I'm free.
you're free from what?
Dilly was stupid.
I did not say anything.
I know
Well,
you didn't say anything. That is
you're
my
never,
opinion.
you're never free from dealing with stupid.
That's true.
Just different flavors of it.
There's always stupid. Sometimes
Like
it's my own
there's
stupid.
there's the work stupid, there's the friend stupid, there's the stranger stupid,
Purr,
there's the
you made it
family
into the betting
stupid.
game.
I already did make it on bed, but we'll tell you
You
later.
you. It's not taking over. I think we both technically passed out. Oh well. Okay, it didn't count us as passing out. All right. Well, all right. That will be streamed for today. Whoops. Um, hopefully I start doing this more often um than I have been. It's been, yeah,
It's been
pretty
it's been a
crazy.
while. Yeah, it's been a while since you streamed something last time. Been a
Yeah,
while.
it's been a couple months at least. So I'm glad to start doing it again. I have some ideas for what I'm going to be doing on Mondays. Nothing solid yet. I just have ideas. So, all
You just
right.
gotta plan it out and then make it
Yeah.
happen.
Or I just decide last minute at the end of my shift on Monday, and there we go. Bada boom, bada bing. We'll see. All right. Good night. Goodbye. Hasta la
Alright.
vista.
Bye,
Wait, hasta la
bye.
vista? Hasta luego.
Hasta la
Hasta
vista,
Hasta la
luego.
vista.
baby.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Johnny!